I'm Sid. Today we're gonna play Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first game, not the second one. The second one we'll play later if this is appealing to any of you. So let's get right into the village, I guess. Or like, let's get into the centuries. Also, I'm drinking Monster. This one is good. Not sponsored, but please do. Kingdom Come Deliverance, 1903. Nice. Or 1403. Damn, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I like this game. I have been taking a little bit of a break from it, but it's a great game. I haven't finished it all the way through, and I never did, because, well, my brain can't take in that much information.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then.
Ooh,
Quick
damn.
out round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry, get up now.
The sun is rising. Sorry, I should shut the fuck up. Sorry, I should be quiet.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up.
Probably won't, but still. Listen to your mother, because I don't. It's a nice and cozy game, to be honest. Just that introduction with the mother and Henry, it's just wholesome. While we wait for the game to load,
Fine state you're in this
never mind.
What on earth did you get up to last night?
Character. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all character karate, I don't know, can be further developed without limitations. Okay, so a fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night? You were chatting in the tavern. That gives me speech. I was dancing and I hurt myself and I just broke my wrist. I'm sorry. I was with Bianca. Oh, well, if he was with Bianca, how did you get that scar? Said Joker and fell asleep. I was working in the forge. Yeah, you could get hurt in a forge, but he was. Yeah, sorry, mother. I was drunk. I was at the forge, and I was drunk. I know that combination should not be put together, but hey, I did it. Let's do that one. We were chatting in tavern, because I know.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with
You lost
nonsense.
track.
Well,
Bro.
I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Oh no, don't worry about that, mother. I am a child of God. I would never. Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Okay? Matthias was teaching me archery, okay? I was with Bianca. What does it matter? What does it matter? It's just a scratch. It doesn't hurt. It's bleeding continuously, but hey, I'm fine. Let's do I was with Bianca, because, well, the mother knows the bullshit, so.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
That's sweet.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
It's hard to get used to it. And my friend's been here. I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help? I mean, I do respect a fatherly relationship, son and father relationship, so I will do is Pa angry at me? Because, well, I have daddy issues, what can I say?
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll
Of course I help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
My friend's been here. Let's do... Do you need help?
Need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Oh yeah, okay. So Dad needs helping with the sword. My friend's been... I'm hungry. That's very ignorant. Like, the dad is angry. The ma is just very kind and is asking, "I'm hungry." Is very nonchalant, I guess. I don't know. I have never learned what nonchalant is. I am autistic. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing sometimes. Have my friends been here? We can take that one though.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Tavern is the way to go, man. We live in a time where we either at a tavern, looking at beautiful lasses, or we are at archery and sword fighting, or fighting the kings and lose. Oh, leave it be, mother. You're misjudging them. My friends aren't drunks. I don't want to talk about that. I mean, my friends are
Matthew
drunks,
and Fritz
but
aren't
aren't.
drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Alright, mother. Damn. Give me an example. Oh, yes.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief making so much.
Now you can ask, I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Wonderful. We got food. I mean, me myself personally, I am a very much of a foodie, but what the fuck is this? Cheese? Oh yeah. I am the Wallace of this time. Or Henry is the Wallace of this time. He likes cheese. I have decided he likes cheese, okay? Compass. The compass will tell you where to go in the quest you are pursuing. Just head for the active objective waypoint. A is go to father, and I will go to father. Daddy, please, it wasn't me. I can stealth. Nice.
Come here, I need your help.
Yeah, I know you need my help. God damn it.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
I can't pronounce that name, but I will try. Persuasion, I guess. The text is so small, and I can't read it. Well, hold on, let me just... Alright, now I can read it. Great. Sometimes you need power of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. The first one, the screaming mouth, I guess. You can simply use speech, which however is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. The heart with the crown. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. So the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. So if I am dressed like a fucking king, but I am a pure ass fucking hammersmith bastard, the son of a hammersmith, I can like fool them into that I am rich, but I am a poor peasant. I had to do something. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around. I won't be ordered around. Yeah, do sorry.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do.
Father, I will not get
I'm finishing the
sense.
sword for
Father, I crave violence.
I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it.
That's very violent, but okay.
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
He couldn't give less of a fuck what her name was. Alright, so we are gonna buy a bag of charcoal. It's a little bit laggy, and I'm sorry for that. Let's see what we can do to this right here.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Clear up. Man, shut up. Pay for the tools at least. Paid a lot or else. Yeah.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
You can accept a visit from father. Expect, sorry. English not working. Depth. Yeah. The money you owe should be paid, okay? Pay, you drunkard.
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Okay, so hook is RT. I'm playing on controllers. It's easier, to be honest. This game will be much easier with a controller. So get your controller if you're playing this game. Unless you are used to keyboard and mouse. It's harder, trust me. Yeah. And I can see my wounds and shit. Let's go. Come on then.
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Okay, try to get it from another way. Can I? Ooh. I don't know if this works, but I will try.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Yeah, I will need a lockpick for that. Also, could you sense my extreme focus on the fight through your screen? Because I definitely could have. Fuck off. Okay. So we need these fellas over here. Those are apparently my friends.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Albrecht,
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You two are, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Fuck yeah. Of course I am with you guys.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
What the fuck are you guys doing? I follow. Come on, lads. Okay, wrong button. I was supposed to run. Alright, we're here. So, Matthew, Matthias, and Fritz.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
And that's a problem?
Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello there, lady.
What do you want, lad?
Oh, your husband's making trouble.
And your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Alright, fellas, I fixed the beef. What we doing?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
I like
Nearly
Fritz.
as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Right. Let's see here. God damn it. Exactly. Beat him the fuck out. For king and country. Or whatever they say.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Damn! Let's go!
Run, you coward!
We're not cowards. We just don't want to get caught. By guards. Come on, fellas. Let's run this way. My stamina is running low. So, when are we escaping? God damn it, you're slow. I'll follow you guys. I guess you guys are going here, right? Or is it behind? Yeah, behind. You guys are going this way. Yeah. This way. Hello there, Matthias. Fritz. I need to talk to him.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Fuck yeah. We got some lockpicks. Matthew.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Now you scratch my back. Nice job on the Duchess place. Now you scratch my
Sorted
back.
out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to shake it out of him.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then. Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Oh hell yeah. We're in it again.
You know how this one ends.
Oh hell yeah.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Oh yeah. I'll take everything you have. I'll take the axe. I'll take your wife. Let's see what they have. I'm also gonna beat the chickens. There we go. Your chickens are beaten. I beat the meat, so to speak. Yep. Nice. And now we need to sell all this. Yeah, fuck you, man. No one likes you. So let's go and sell all of this. Let's see who we can sell it to. Let's try this trader.
God be with you.
Let him not be. Sell. That. Yeah. That's basically it. Basket. I want to haggle a bit.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
Aye. For you that are, again, interested, you can pause here. I'm not very interested. We'll just say about 5.
Is this enough?
That's fair. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Let's see if we can buy the coal now.
How are you?
I am quite well. How about you? We need 10. I have played this game before, like I said. I know that we need 10. I didn't even need to look it up. I have 4.8. Can I haggle with him?
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
He wants a 5. I want to go down to a... Let's see what he thinks about a 4.
Since it's you.
More.
Alright. Yeah, 4.6 is good.
I'll go for that.
There we go. And now we need... I don't know what B is. Oh, B is him. Alright.
Just come right up.
Let's do that. Let's see what he wants. Because this is the sword
the hero. Have
person.
you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
The sword wielder.
Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheep.
I will just skip that. I know exactly where he will be waiting, so I will just get there. Because, like I said many times before, I have played this far in the game. I'm just waiting on him. We'll be back when he has arrived. Let's have a talk.
So, can we get started?
We can.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right, all right. Now try to hit me. Very good. Good. Once again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Oh yeah, stabbing.
Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time.
All right.
As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good.
We made it. Goddamn. I had so much focus in the fighting parts of this game. I really have to like focus.
Master swordsman overnight. You have to work.
Right, where is Bianca? Where is she? Hello? Bianca! Hello! There we are.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
I could do a little bit of a flirtatious thing and say you do, but I'm here for ale. No.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
A picture for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Stop.
You'll have something
Get a
to look
room.
forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Alright. I'll fetch something. Go fetch. I'm not a dog, but I will. Yes, mother.
Henry, what do you need, son?
Nothing.
Take care.
Right? Nails for Teresa. I'll take everything. Bring the nails to Teresa. Here you go, love.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Yeah, the sword is beautiful. Bro.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
They probably will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
His dad's name is Martin.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
I thought his father's name would be something more
Peculiar history.
exotic.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
That is a lot of evil men. That's a big army.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
They have no remorse at all. Clearly. Whoa. Whole village is destroyed.
Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Sorry, wow. That must be a... fuck you, man. We don't like him.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Let's run, Henry. Run! For their life. Don't tremble and fell, okay? Don't stumble. You can call your horse anytime by whistling and then mount it. X to mount. We have unlocked a fast travel point to and we also discovered a shrine, but we fast travel to Skeleton. We have unlocked a fast travel point. That's cool. Come on, horse. You can do it. Aye. Come on, horsey. We can do it. Yay!
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Hosenkinne!
So this is Talmsburg. Alright. Looks nice.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Here you go. Good as new.
You idlers nothing better to do. Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
We're gonna talk to you, Sir Robard, and then I guess we'll see.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Yeah.
I heard about your
I like to eat.
They say he was...
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Pick up the bread loaf. Ooh. For me? Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. Cheese. I like cheese. Cheese is very nice. It's very cheesy. Let's do that. And that. There we go. I am very full. And now I need to sleep.
You fled from...
Is this it? Oh my god. Here I am. I can sit down here. And go to sleep. Let's say, I don't know, 8 hours. 8 hours is a good amount of sleep.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes? Oh.
It is I, Henry.
It's the lady of the king of this Talmberg thingy.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I just can't talk. Yeah, tell the story,
You
man.
might be right, my lady.
Rip your heart
I'll tell
out.
you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to a tavern for the ale and met my sweetheart Bianca there. I went to the... yeah, correct that.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But
Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin.
I realized it was timed,
Father
so I
was
couldn't
too
read
generous for his own good,
that fast.
letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help.
Where is Henry? He's gone!
He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Oh, there he is. Okay, I saw him. My father talked about life, so Radzig came to look for the sword. Yeah.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw smoke on the horizon, there was a huge horde of attacker, Cumin Sigismund. Yeah.
A horde of soldiers was amassed.
Horde of
Pennons
soldiers,
flapped in
that's
the
good.
wind. The armour glinted in the sunlight and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
The Scouts folk castle cover, I saw them kill my girl Bianca. They killed my mother and father, that's more important.
In the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
The Cumans were plundered the villas, the siege galleys. I needed a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg.
That's simple.
To warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
It is to be locked on your own castle.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone.
Barely
with Sir
18.
Robert.
Bro, what the fuck?
We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
He's having nightmares. Great. Trauma. Don't be a coward. Help us. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh, really? How interesting. Go to the battlements via, I don't know. It's dark. I can't see anything. Are we heading this way? Nope. Are we heading this way? I can't see shit. We are going up this way somewhere. This is the kitchen. I found my way to the kitchen. I always find myself to the kitchen. That's the wrong area. Where am I going? Ah, here we have stairs.
Is someone there?
Bro, I can't see anything. I'm sorry.
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off or you'll be sorry.
I'm trying to. Okay, since I couldn't see anything, I went to jail.
Go. What? Are you serious?
Sir Divish doesn't want our hero locked up.
Great.
Go then, you fucker.
Thanks, Sir Divish. Can you move? Okay, so where are we exactly going? I don't really know where I'm going. I've been running around here for like a few minutes. Let me just search a little bit more. I found it. I was just being very stupid.
Good day to you.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Sir Robot. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
Damn, that's a very rude person. That's a rude god.
Few of us. And anyway, we ain't prepared for a siege.
I can't see shit.
And if he's really got
That's a
such
guard.
big army, we might...
Ah, here there are things going on.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
It doesn't make sense. Why
What
would
is
Sigismund
going on?
advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Yeah, we will. Here they are. A whole army.
Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions.
Oh yeah, okay.
Who else, Robert?
It's not him.
Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you? Yes, sir. He is right here. What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlefields for my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid! Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
Alright, so what am I doing? Keep watch on the battlement. Alright. I tried to loot. But it was no luck.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think anything
It
much
is.
will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Right. Now we can skip time until morning, so that's around 9, 10. There is something going on here.
Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
Okay. I have no idea what's going on.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here. and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Seems like they are leaving though. Seems like. I'm not saying that they won't, because they are reckless.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Okay, so what are we doing? We are... Quest. Bury your loved ones in sky. Talk to Sir Robard. Let's do that.
My respects to you.
I have to get to Scallis.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Scallis.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I have to bury my parents.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund raid Scallis? Also, what the fuck? Let him bury his parents.
Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What is Sigismund after?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Gutenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Gutenberg?
Why do you think?
It's a strategic position and a strong fortune? I would say that.
I suppose. Because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Gutenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Gutenberg silver is king.
So Gutenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Gutenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Gutenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Alright, that makes more sense. So it's basically loot they are after. They are after the gold and the... They are after the silver, the gold, and every kind of metal or things that they can get rich of. basically. They are looking for wealth. Wealth.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
That's true. Most of the things that happens in the world, even today, is controlled by power and money, basically. That's basically what the world is built on. Unfortunately, that's what the world is built on. Power, money, fame, and such things. So yeah, that makes sense. Now we need to get a horse and bury our parents. Thought I was going the wrong way at first. Actually, I'm going to just fucking... I'm in the bushes. I'm in the bushes. I'm in the bushes. I'm out of the bushes. So where are we going? We are going this way. Let's go this way. Let's not. Let's go this way. Fuck me.
Gotcha.
We successfully made it.
Here, a stone's throw away.
Sorry for my tremendous coughing, by the way.
Me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just
I am
get
not
out of
sick,
here on
I just have asthma. I could potentially do this and take a swim. Potentially. So now we are gonna flee Tomsburg to go to Scallis, and from Scallis we are gonna bury our parents. Yeah, that's it. We didn't get a horse, but I feel like we don't really need it. It's optional, basically. It's optional.
Looks like they've already gone.
That's a lot of slaughter. A lot of slaughter. For no reason, really. But again, like Sir Robot said, it's power and money, and that's basically what rules everything. Even in the world today. Now we're going to find our parents.
Hey, who's there?
Your mum.
What's going on there? What are you doing here? Tired of...
Again, you can read, I will not. But yeah, like Sir Robot said, like the world today and the world for like centuries has always been about money and empowerment, and thinking that because you control a world or a country, you are the supreme leader. But in reality, it's just common people that people elect into hopefully steering the country the way they want it to. So if we are gonna talk about this day and like this century or this year, basically in this year, if you rule a kingdom, you rule the people. So if you talk about modern day, if you elect a regular person, whether it's a wealthy man or someone from the poor state of things, we, the people, elect them into ruling the country for our own sake, kind of. It's kind of that way. So when we realize later that, hey, this person is not doing what they said they were gonna be doing for us, the people, we try to take them down and later elect a new one. So these 4 years or 5 years a president or a state minister is ruling, that's like enough time for them to they can also be elected again. And at least for Sweden, the socialists have been a winning team for that, for ruling, because, well, it was in Sweden, right wing and left wing is completely different. So left wing is a right wing and right wing is a left wing. It's a different thing. So if you are a lefty, you here in Sweden, and you came from America, correct me if I'm wrong, but then you are a right-hand man. You're not red, you're blue when you come to Sweden. If you are a liberal or a blue persuaded person, here you are basically kind of red instead.
Didn't run away. Didn't abandon me.
Sorry, very political, and I'm very terribly sorry for that, for people that actually want to enjoy the game and my commentary. But I had to put it up because, well, it made sense a lot. We found our parents now anyways. There are our parents. Dead in the ground. In filthy dirt. Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Don't blame them. Here is a very, unprofessional thing how to handle emotions. Blame the parents for actually protecting you. Yes, they died, but they protected you and the people around them. And that is more important than being an ego about it, like Henry is here, for example. Some weird things are going on with the graphics. I don't know what it is. We are gonna look for a shovel.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishop, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
He's protecting his master. You're looting corpses? Never mind. The dog is protecting its master.
I'd say the poor creature is standing
or
guard over his master.
their owner.
Trying to get to him, were you?
In modern terms.
I don't care what I'm doing here. What are you doing
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
Bars, man. What happened to Teresa? Have I disturbed your looting? Lend me that spade. How did you get away? That is a very good question.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill?
When I fled, the humans wanted... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others.
That is, yeah, they did that, absolutely, but that disturbs me, personally. I would just say, fuck you, man.
Cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
All right, you bastard. You got me.
There, we got him.
That's right. Turn tail and run, you bastard.
Exactly, that's what I said. What he said. Now we have the spade and we can bury our parents. Under the linden tree. And that is the tree, I think, around the household. Because it would make sense to bury your parents where they were the most. Which is their house. That makes sense, at least to me. For example, if my parents would be dying, and I lived during this time, I would bury them under the house, you know? The music in the game is also very nice. I like the music a lot.
So... let's get to it.
Must be tough though to like lose your parents when you are still young. Like Henry is actually very young in this period of time. And to lose your parents during that time, I mean, that gotta be rough. Especially since it isn't a natural cause of death. It's a... it's basically murder. From those people, for example.
Yes.
People like him.
Can't you see the sword? Who are you? What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
We will not have a chance on him.
Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
We will not have a chance on this dude. He's way too large, way too big, and he's like, he has 2 other people with him.
You call that combat?
You're not supposed to win that anyways, so...
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, goat fuckers!
Hey, goat fuckers.
The games are over.
So Robar to infinity and beyond. I don't know. Wait, this was just the introduction to the game. Mind you not, I have played this, but it was a very long time. This is the introduction to the game. Everything here is the introduction. Everything I did was the introduction and a part of the game. That is amazing. Amazingly scripted. And amazing gameplay. I like that a lot. Because, well, my fiance is a very interested in, and like her special interest is the medieval times, and she thought like, hey, you should try this. And well, I did try it a little bit, but I never got this far into the game, I think. But this is awesome. I like it a lot. Okay, we get to play. Save your parents. I am definitely colorblind because I can't move myself around this. Because it's red and it's black and I can't see anything. Or barely anything, I must say. I don't know, I seriously can't. It's not me fucking around and like, I cannot see. I literally cannot see. Okay, so I'm supposed to follow this compass. Here, somewhere. There, we got it. That took... I had to Google it. I had to use Google to find my way out.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later.
Awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you find me?
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Right. Why were you in
What in the
Skalitz?
world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that.
I can't argue with.
No, there isn't. But it
To
doesn't
be honest,
matter.
I can't
I'm a
argue with
different
that.
person now.
They were looking for me?
Looking for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Alright, that will be it for this, episode thingy. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you do that kind of stuff. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye. I love this game. This game is magnificent. And we have only gotten to the introduction. I like this game.